Fresh and front, fresh and front. Yo, Prince is like a. It looks like a.
You should see him build momentum. What the?
Yo, every time this thing, I got a problem with you.
Imagine them. Yo,
nigga looks like a monkey.
Preacher's over there looking like McGilla Grill and Donkey Kong having a baby.
Like, what's going on? Prince like uses his head. Look at
Reach, stop, reach, listen to me.
That these dudes.
While discussing the demonetization of Fresh and Fit, we stumbled into a conversation about hate speech. Has it gone too far? Get ready for the uncomfortable truth.
When somebody that's over you, meaning your family member, auntie or something, and we all running around acting crazy, and they say, man, y'all quit acting like monkeys.
Yep. That's exactly what
totally
they used to
different. Do. Yeah, they would say that back in the day. Yes, yes. And that's understandable, okay? But if you just chilling with your friends or whatever, you could be loud, don't even matter. You ain't doing nothing crazy. And then somebody, let's just say white, they say, man, look at the monkeys over there. And you hear it. That is not the same as...
Why is it?
Auntie, it's not. Hey, what you mean? Why?
Yeah,
is it?
Tell me why. Because remember
common
this.
Sense?
No, this is not common
Kane?
sense. This is not common sense. Hear me out on this one.
Okay, go.
So if you're saying that these people are saying this is because of what it used to be portrayed in the past? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
you're saying they're digging in the past. They digging in the past and trying to because you know they didn't live that life.
It
they
doesn't
didn't
matter.
live that life.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it
Let's
doesn't
say
matter.
this right here. It doesn't matter that they live that life, but it can be passed on through learned behavior.
So
I'm saying learned behavior.
But
I
that's
don't like
their
this person
perception, though.
because they're black.
That's their perception.
Is it right though, Kane?
To call anybody outside their name, no, it's not right. But why would you even think that it's got to be something worse because it's coming from a different skin tone? Why?
Kane.
Because you like to stay in the past, so let's go back in the past.
No, I'm not staying in the past. This is just a conversation.
Roll back in time right now.
It's not about being in the past or whatever. Kane.
Let's move forward.
But we can move forward. Now, we done said this right here. Whether you're going to let the words affect you or not, okay? Now, your average individual, I'll just say average individual, okay? And we'll just keep it 100. It's uncomfortable. A white person call a black person a monkey, just in passing. Look at that monkey over there. Or just whispered it or whatever, but the person heard it. That would be considered something negative. It's not the same as
when are we going to grow up? When are we going to grow up?
It's about growing up. Growing up in the aspect of, are you going to react to that word right there? Are you going to react to that person calling you something? You don't. You can address it. You can keep on moving. You don't have to go physical or anything like that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a reaction.
Let's change the narrative.
Let's
change the narrative.
Okay, go.
Let's change it. Let's change it. That whole thing about a monkey. Just let it be what it is. You acting like a monkey or you look like a monkey, and they say that it's outside of your name. I get it, but it doesn't matter who it comes from. Why we got to go into racism? It's a hate crime. Or whatever. Why do we have to go that route?
Huh?
Why are we still talking about it? Because I'm telling you, I understand we want everybody to be together. You remember saying we are all family. We family. And we for everybody. We for everybody. Well, let's move past it.
Yes.
Let's move past it.
That's fine. And that's what we preach, and that's what we talk about a lot, Kane, all the time, pretty much. But it's still, but again, okay. People that comes with growth, that comes with maturity. Now, if I'm not saying being constantly called any type of racial slur, that does bring about a boiling point in people. Okay, so when you hear it, keep going.
We make it though. We prop this up to be a racial slur. Because they can come up with something else. They can come up with something else, and then that'll be the new word. And then we're going to say that's a racial slur. That's a racial slur.
Yes.
That's a word. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But
It's
and
gonna.
you just said coming up with
Yeah,
something.
it
That's
doesn't
just like
matter.
new slang
Yes,
that
it happens
young
all the
young
time.
people use. Yes,
It
yes.
happens
But
all the
then when
time.
you break all of that down, if I'll just say again, a white person called a black person monkey, or going back to those terms, you know what it is. It ain't no new word or whatever that people don't know. That's just taking it back to
Well, even if
the
okay,
40s,
I see,
50s,
I
all
see
of
where you're
that
going. I
stuff.
see where you're going. So you're saying this
I'm
is not
just
a new
saying in
word.
that.
Oh, okay. Maybe
No,
it's
it's
not a
not
new
a
word.
new
Maybe it's not a
connotation.
new word.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not a new word. Maybe it's just something that we can call you now. It's just a new, just anything that's physical out there that we can call you. Anything.
Mm-hmm. To try to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can just, it could be something dumb like a grass tree. You a grass tree. We know that what grass is. We know what a tree is. Now that we start calling you that, now you're gonna get upset thinking it's racism.
No, that won't have the same
It won't have the same
connotation.
effect. So what we need to
No.
put?
No.
What we need to say? A different type of animal? You want to come up with animals are worse, right? And so we're gonna come up with a different
We
type
know
of
what it
animal.
is
We'll
with the
say
history,
we'll say, look at
of the
those
word.
baboons over there. What if we just say that? Is that racial?
What does baboons break down to? I don't want to go into monkeys, the big strong monkeys. But no, hey, I got what you're saying on that.
Yeah.
I got what you're saying. It's about letting words affect you
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. But hey, if I was walking and everything, and a bunch of white guys or somebody say, "Hey, man, that's old baboon. Look at that old baboon walking right there."
Yeah. It has to be.
How am
If
I
it's a
going to
white
take
person,
that?
is
I'm just saying, if we keeping it real. If when I see you, I was like, man, you old silverback. Just talking about you big, man.
yeah,
That's all.
yeah.
Good gracious. That's
I
it.
get it. I get it. But
And we could,
remember, we keep
yes,
perpetuating the same stuff over and over.
yeah,
And if we keep talking about it
yeah,
and bringing light to it, that's why YouTube will demonetize you.
yeah,
That happened to
yeah.
some of your favorite listeners or people that you listen to, right, on the YouTube streets or whatever. That you'll get
Was it
demonetized for saying just a common word,
a
not a made
common
up
word?
word, not a made up word, but a common word
Yeah, a common word
that
in
been
the
used.
context of which you used it. In the context of which you use it. Look at you.
Okay.
You look politically conservative. Hey, he is very smart. The context of how you use it. It's a common word. Yeah. There's a
Yes.
lot of common words, but it means so many different things, though.
Oh,
Come
cause
on.
we brought that meaning to it, right?
Yes.
We continue
Yes.
with it, right?
Yeah.
Because I
Right,
can
Kane.
guarantee you ain't gonna see it in the you look up monkey, you're not gonna see racial slur in a dictionary. You're not gonna see that.
I have to go to where it might not it shouldn't. It shouldn't be
Well,
there.
it's not, but we bring
It
light to
shouldn't,
it
right?
though. We bring light to it, right? And
Hmm.
how about calling people outside their name? You know how we call a female dog, right? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I remember
And
being when we had went over to man, where was we at? It was in either Mexico, Colombia, one of those places, and they mentioned about um a female dog, and they'll say it in a sense where it's a female dog. They'll say the B word, right? They'll say it,
mhm.
and it's nothing to them. But we bring, and then sometimes, females talk to other females, and they'll call themselves
Yeah.
it, right? But
Oh
then when
yeah, but
somebody else call them that, then it's like
it could be World War III.
yeah.
Hey, look, and I done seen it. I done seen it. And people, especially in our culture, y'all
Mhm,
ladies, y'all trip sometimes
mhm,
because y'all done been around women and they do what's up, B? They might answer
mhm.
the phone.
Yeah,
That's my B.
yeah,
Hey, good B, what up? What?
yeah, yeah,
But then if a man or anybody even hint
yeah.
of
Or
saying that
somebody they
word, it'll
don't
be
know call
World
them
War
a B.
III. Yes.
Somebody they don't know
Yes,
call them a B.
yes,
So
yes.
that's
We
it's
gotta
not
get
it's
better
not a
on that.
friendly term unless it's your friend or somebody
Right,
that you
right,
know.
right, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right,
So
right, right,
to me
right.
that's just the craziest thing, man. But how do you feel about being demonetized because of your actions on either YouTube or maybe even
A different platform, Rumble, whatever.
not Rumble, Instagram and TikTok
Oh,
and all this other stuff, right?
if it's warranted, I'll just say if it's warranted. Okay, being in the YouTube streets and everything,
Uh-huh.
people know, especially when they're successful. They have millions of followers. Uh, they know the do's and don'ts on what they should do.
Well, tell me this then, bro. Tell me this.
What's that? Talk to
Tell
me.
me this. On YouTube, you can say the N-word, right?
Mm,
You can say it on YouTube because we watch videos that say it all the time,
right.
right? They'll play it day in, day out, right? But then the wrong
Yeah.
person says it of a different skin tone. Oh, they blocking channels. They bringing you down.
Well, okay. I'll
Because
say
and
this,
you can say
brother.
the context of the sentence, but it's the same thing. I'm talking to my end over there, and then what if they say that? That's my end over there, right? What if they say that? It's just I mean, it can be in a song, it can be just regular, dialogue back and forth, but then the wrong skin tone get up there, and then it's like
Yeah. Well,
it's
look,
trouble. Why is that?
we all have we done seen it. You might not agree,
Mhm.
but hidden rules. And what I mean by that, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay, we've seen rap concerts and different things like that.
Mhm.
And when they get to the part, okay, the N word come out, people look, okay, see what race it is that's gonna say that word. They should not say that word, right? You done seen that, right? Have you not seen that? That is an unspoken rule.
I get it, but why is it? Why is it a
Because that
rule?
word, look,
Why is
I
it
didn't
why is
make
it
the
that
rule.
certain
It's
people
been
can
going
say it?
on for so
I
yeah,
know I
it's
know it's
been
been
going
going
on for
on. I
so
know it's been
long.
going
Yeah,
on. But why
yeah.
are certain people can say it and certain people can't say it? And it's not even all black. I mean, you can be Hispanic and you can say it,
I
get
know.
away with it.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah, you can get away with
yeah.
it.
Especially depending, I'll
But
just
but
say where
why
you grew
Hispanic?
up at,
But
and
why Hispanic?
I don't make these rules. These rules have always been in place,
But you okay?
and
Are you
people.
okay with it? No,
I'm not
we
going
just
to
deal
do
with
anything
you.
about it.
Not
I choose to put myself in places where nobody's saying that. Okay, and if they are, I'm away from it. You don't have to choose to
do you
be
correct
around
them
that
though?
stuff.
Do you correct them?
No,
Why not?
no.
Why not?
Depending on where I'm at, no,
Why
can't.
not? Why
Okay,
not?
are we
If we want to
looking
change
for?
the
Look.
narrative, why are we not going to stand
Yeah.
for it? Like, dude, hey, now, why you got to say that? Don't call me
Oh,
that.
yeah. Well, nobody's addressing me.
Well,
Hey,
if they
and
address you or
then
they talking like that
in that
many times.
aspect, yes. But when you're around grown people,
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
around
If
grown
you can
people, they're
always
using not
anybody
using
can
that.
be offended by a
Yeah.
lot of different things,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Do you think it's
But I'll
offensive
say what?
for people to carry on like that, talk like that around you?
Yeah, I don't like that. No. Now let's keep it a buck, 100
Uh huh.
or whatever. When we were younger in the past, did I use those terms? Yeah, I believe I did. Trying to be cool, trying to be down
Nobody
for a little
corrected
bit.
you though.
Mm.
Nobody corrected
No,
you.
because I was around. Nobody corrected me. But it was just a time period or whatever,
My point.
and went through that phase. But then when you know inside that junk don't feel right. Come on,
All right, well, that's what
why
I'm
you don't
saying.
want to
That's
perpetrate?
how we change it. How can we change
Yes,
anything if we sit here? You talk about, yeah, I used
if
to
it's
say it. I get it. Nobody corrected you.
mhm.
But now you in the you have come to the light and now you should be
Yeah.
correcting, right? Or no?
Kane, you are
Or just
100%
walk away.
correct.
Just
Now,
walk
when I
away.
said, look, okay, hold on, because when it's the young people around,
Mhm.
if I'm around the young people, if they saying, "What up?" Oh, I get this right here. What up, Unc, or whatever. Like I'm 80 years old, or what up, OG, or whatever. They don't say what up, Nick. That they don't say that. No, or whatever. If it's a young person, then I'll say, come on, we don't even have to say that, bro. We can do something else different. That's correction in itself. But a person that's our age came
Mhm.
still talking like that. No, I don't have to say, hey, man, you ain't got to call me that. You can call me Mitch. That's it. That's as far as I'm going. I don't have to give him no history. I'm not.
Oh, I ain't talking
I'm
about
not gonna
giving
do
history.
that.
I never
No, I'm
once
just gonna
mentioned
say that's
history.
it.
I've never
Yeah,
once
yeah,
mentioned give them a history lesson. I'm just saying correct it
yeah,
on the
yeah,
spot. If they're talking around
yeah.
you and you're in a setting where you
Mhm.
can't get up and move and leave and all of that, do you address it or do you just let them carry on?
like I said, if they're talking to me,
No, I said
and
they
I hear it,
around you. Listen to what I'm saying.
okay,
Listen to
yeah,
the question.
yes, yeah. Oh, I got you.
It's not about
I got you.
direct towards you anymore, right? It's around you. It's just around you. That's all.
Okay, yeah.
And you can't get up and
I'll just
leave.
say this. Okay, well,
You're on
I
the
can always
bus.
get up and
You're on
leave.
the bus. You're on the train, and it's packed, and they're talking like that. What do?
Kane, you can do this right here. It's only one or two things. Hey, y'all, I appreciate you because it doesn't happen. What was that? Buffalo Wild Wings, watching some game or whatever. Dude was going wild. He was ham. Oh, man, talking crazy. He was drunker than Cooter Brown. Man, I looked at him the whole time. I didn't leave because of the game. I ain't even say nothing to him until after the whole thing. Hey, man, dog, I feel like you made us look a little crazy, man. What you mean, OG? Man, all these people, man, everybody, they were laughing at you. You was funny. I laughed a little bit, but they was laughing at you, man. I don't know if you can see that. He ain't say nothing or whatever. He was good, you know. He was off the drink and off something else. I addressed it afterwards when it was over with.
Was it his
But let it go the
language?
whole time.
Was it his
Oh, it was
language?
his language, his actions or whatever. But he used the N-word and everything and he was cutting up.
But you addressed the N-word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it didn't do anything. You know, this was afterwards.
Yeah.
After the whole thing.
Well,
Let him
well
keep
still
going
though,
or
even if
whatever.
it is afterwards, we are addressing it. Like that's to change the
Yeah.
narrative. Even if it's not during the excitement of it, but you still said something, it's still you
Yeah.
addressing it, so he'll know maybe next time. Like, dude, let me watch what I say. You know, because you never know who's
So
listening.
that question, right, turned back on you.
Yeah.
You on the bus somewhere or whatever. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
And the same scenario.
Yeah.
You addressing it right then.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
Yeah, especially if it's loud enough for me. I'm like, hey, bro, come on, calm down. What do you got to talk like that? Especially if it's somebody young.
Yeah. Okay.
And they may say, whatever,
Yeah.
MF
Or
MF you this and that and blah blah
yeah.
blah, whatever. You know, I'll be like, okay.
Now you done created something right there.
I ain't created
What is going to
anything.
be your net? Well, depend. We know. Look, let's be for real and a buck. The youth. You say something. You do some correction right there. What do they tend to do? They start getting crazy disrespectful, and then it's fights. It's
I
fight time.
I don't
And
have
you
to
know
fight
ain't
for no
about no
disrespect.
fights.
It's not about the disrespect.
It ain't
Remember, I already
about
talked about
you, Kane.
I'm talking
It
about
ain't about
myself.
you.
You asked me the question, right? Then you asked me
Mhm.
the question and what I would do, and you saying it'll come to a fight or something. It ain't gonna come to a fight with me unless he attacked me. But the words don't
That's
bother
what I
me.
get at.
The
Yeah,
words don't
that's what
bother
I'm
me.
saying about.
The words don't bother me. But if we
So in that
don't do
aspect,
anything and we just kind of like whatever, you know, because we don't know the next time that somebody will intervene, because I might be getting off at the next stop and he's still on there. Whatever, right? Then I can't wait till he gets out. You know, I can't do all of that. You know, but then we never get that point across. I feel like that. Hey, bro, we got to do something, intervene some kind of way. We're the
okay,
OGs,
and
right? We the unks,
well,
right?
yeah. But I'm asking you this too.
Okay.
Same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Is somebody your age that's doing that
Mm-hmm.
talking and everything?
Mm-hmm.
You going up to them just like you would some 15, 16-year-old kid. Hey man, I don't appreciate that right there. Or however you're gonna present it.
Yeah. But it's the way you come at them. You don't bust them
Mm-hmm.
out. You're not gonna embarrass them. You're not gonna do none of that stuff. You come to them respectfully or whatever, and you say that. So that's all it is. So my thing is, man, if you can respectfully to change the narrative, we speak up.
Yes.
But if you walk away, you don't say nothing, then we're still back at the same place talking about a monkey. That's my final thought.
Roger that. I just say my final thoughts: be aware. of your surroundings when you're talking to any individual that's cutting up, because we know how the youth, I'll just say the youth, wear their emotions on their sleeves. You got to be respectful when you say something, let you know that you mean what you say, and then definitely leave it at that, because what you're saying is great, is right 100%, but with your actions, there can be some consequences that you're not aware of. So think about it. That's it.
Yeah, that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey,
Roger that.
baby. You know, if you don't want to see us, but you want to just listen to us, we on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, all of them.